Fortnite Battle Royale is a survival game that supports up to 100 players, either individuals or up to 4-man squads, attempting to be the last man or team standing as they hunt other players and avoid being killed themselves. Every player starts with a pickaxe, which is used to gather resources, and a parachute to safely land onto the map. Upon landing, players scavenge for weapons, armor, and resources. Over time, a purple storm surrounds the area and makes it so that the safe area of the map shrinks in size, decreasing in intervals of time. Players caught in the storm take health damage and potentially die if they remain in the storm for too long. The last man or team standing wins the game. One aspect of Fortnite Battle Royale is the user experience. The user experience can be defined as the experience people have when they interact with the product. Frank Lowe breaks down the user experience into four main components: value, usability, adaptability, and desirability. The first component is usability, which is ensuring that interactive products are easy to learn, effective to use, and enjoyable from the user's perspective. Using Celia Hodent's usability heuristics, Fortnite Battle Royale's usability can be evaluated. The first heuristic is the visibility of system status, which keeps users informed about what is going on. This component can be broken into two groups: signs and feedback. Signs give meaningful information about systems and draws players' attentions to specific elements. Furthermore, signs have two groups: inviting signs and informative signs. Inviting signs encourage the player to do something. In Fortnite, the treasure chest is a perfect example of an inviting sign, as it makes a distinct sound when a player is in the vicinity of the chest. On the other hand, an informative sign informs the player about a state. For example, when a player has low health, there is a red ring surrounding the screen to alert the user. Feedback is another component of visibility of system status. Feedback helps players understand and learn the ins and outs of a game. Every action must have a feedback. For example, when a player finds a chest, they press a button to open the chest, and out comes a random mixture of guns, shield potions, bandages, ammo, building materials, and traps. The second heuristic is clarity, meaning all information must be perceived as intended and text must be legible. In Fortnite Battle Royale, players can find resources such as bandages, ammo, wood, brick, and steel. Players can clearly identify the icon for these resources as they have labels to identify what they are and as they stay consistent throughout the game. And speaking of consistency, consistency is the next usability heuristic. Controls, user interface, signs, and feedbacks must be consistent. In Fortnite, everything seems to be consistent. The map is the same, the controls are the same, as well as the signs and feedbacks. Another usability heuristic is flexibility, which allows users to customize everything, such as controls and cameras. Users have the ability to customize the way they play, being able to control the controller's sensitivity, brightness, and audio. It's even accessible to the colorblind. The next component of user experience is adaptability. For our purposes, adaptability relates to the user's buying, downloading, installing, and startup of a product. Fortnite Battle Royale is available on four different platforms: PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Microsoft Windows, and Macintosh operating systems. Not only is the game free to download for all users, but it is also available in a number of languages such as English, French, Italian, German, Spanish, Polish, Portuguese, and Russian. The next component of user experience is desirability. Desirability refers to the worth of having and using a product, and it relates to the emotional appeal of the user. When playing Fortnite, users experience a plethora of emotions: an adrenaline rush when you get a kill, anxiety and alertness when you get shot at, and frustration when you die. And sometimes, people lose it all.
Bernie! No! No! Bernie!
The last component of user experience is value. A product has value when the product's features are designed in a way that they support the user's needs. Another thing to consider is the product's alternatives and competitors. Fortnite has one main competitor, PlayerUnknown's Battleground, or PUBG. The main difference in this game is that the user can drive a car. In February 2018, Fortnite broke PUBG's record for most concurrent players of 3.2 million players by reaching a new peak of 3.4 million players. When a product is usable, adoptable, desirable, and has value, it will more often than not result in good user experience. Fortnite Battle Royale is gaining popularity at an exponential rate, and in order to keep this trend, game developers must always be working to improve user experience.